21.
Okay, questions, please.
Neil, what do you make of that performance tonight?
I thought you saw, two very committed sides defensively, but a bit of a scrappy game with the ball, I suppose. Probably turned over the ball a few too many times, and look at the quality of our kicks sometimes. So there's a little bit to work on, but can't fault the effort of the boys. One try apiece, scrum there, and we, both sides were desperate. I think they turned up and saved, half a dozen, and we were in position to do the same thing. So it was a fairly hectic, fast-paced game.
Do you reckon it was sort of that finals intensity as we build in there?
Yeah, I think we talked about you've got to come up to speed with that. That's how it's going to be for the rest of the season. Every game we play, play a game against the Warriors next week here, and they'll be desperate to stay in touch. Will be a chance, and we're the same now. Possibly drop down to 7th. I don't know. So we've got to be as desperate and intense, and improve a little bit.
Does that add that little bit more pressure now?
Oh, I mean the pressure's on every week, and the pressure was on tonight, and we came up a little bit short.
Matty, does that one sting given the effort that you put in tonight, but just to fall a bit short?
Yeah, I think so. I think we've definitely got the side to win games like that. I think our completions and probably our insta sets didn't do the effort defensively justice.
Did they frustrate you defensively? As Neil said, you got very close on a number of occasions, but they scrambled and cut you short.
I think we frustrated ourselves a bit more, mate. We too many drop balls and our insta sets, our kicks probably weren't quite on the money. So I think that was the issue. We need to put a bit more pressure on them, tire them defensively, and the joy comes off the back of that.
Matt, did you have it in your mind tonight that you were sort of fighting for a top 4 spot?
Not really. Hasn't been spoke about too much. We know we've got a tough run in, and we had two home games, and we're trying to look at it week by week, and you just look at their side, and that's motivation enough to get up for a game. It's a top quality side, and like I said, I thought we matched them in many areas of the game. Just we weren't quite on the money.
Yeah, what do you think of their 2 disallowed tries? Jeff said there was still a lot of confusion about obstruction and.
I think it's if the inside out defender gets impeded and his space gets taken away and you can't adjust to move out to defend, it's an obstruction. And I thought on both of those occasions, I thought maybe the first one was a little bit more dubious, but still by the way they've been adjudicating them, I had no problem with both of them. I thought the second one was no-brainer with Tatey. Like it was the man got the ball around the back, and Tatey was blocked. Even though he got there, he was appealing straight away because he checked his stride. So, I'd be, if they happened to us, I'd say, well, one's a bit of a 50-50, the other one is 100% obstruction. So I had no problem with it.
Do you think it needs to be clarified, Neil? Jeff was saying maybe at the end of the season it needs to be looked at.
Oh yeah, it's been looked at ongoing. They talk about it, and it's something that you're going to have an opinion either way every time.
He came off there at the end.
Yeah, he got a bit of got his shoulder jammed up there, so he's a little bit sore. Yeah.
Any concerns on him?
Oh no, I don't think he needs a scan or anything. We'll just see how he is tomorrow morning and during the week.
Any other worries at all on the injury front?
No, just a few sorry boys there because there's a lot of effort and come up down by 2 points and have our opportunities out there was needs to be a lesson learnt for us as a club and move on and move forward and get it right next week against the Warriors.
Thanks, guys.